Oh, hello. And in this video let's learn how to warp. And right now I'm on a planet. I need some iron real quick, just to increase my protection. Let's see. The most important thing I think in this game are blueprints. You craft one of these, you reset your shield. It goes down quite fast, but basically to warp you got to start by finding a planet that has some flora. So for example, on this planet I'm on, it says the weather is monsoon, sentinel standard, and we're interested in the flora, so it's ample. And also, yeah, the game has some bugs, so just boot back in. And yeah, you'll need to find some flora, right? Just to get carbon. If you know any other way to get carbon, good for you. Maybe you want to do trading. But basically after that, well, this is a manufacturing plant of the, I don't know, of the Gek, I guess. One of the races, but that's how they look like. So yeah, that's where you find the blueprints. So when you scout around, you should look for the waypoints to well, colonial outposts or something like that. So yeah, Heridium is, well, I think it's almost on every planet, but yeah, you can see them from, so to speak, when flying around. You know, yeah, that right there is nickel, so very useful. Yeah, so you'll need some Heridium for the later formula, but to start out you need to craft, if you have the blueprint, you need to craft the suspension fluid, which just takes 50 carbon. Then you construct the electron vapor, which takes plutonium, and you should, you know, pretty much always have some plutonium on you, or just passively gather it. And now you have to craft the antimatter, and it requires zinc and Heridium. So we got Heridium here, just mine it. We only need 50 for one antimatter. And let's see, then you do a local scan, and you, hopefully that's not titanium deposit. Then you find these plants. Yep. No, it's still further. How far is it? Right, yeah, so you gather zinc from these. So they're also on planets. They're on most planets, I guess, but they are rare. So whenever you see something, I suggest you just gather plutonium and zinc, you know, pretty much all the time. Let's see, there's another one. Yeah, and once you gather 20, how much does one plant give? 25 approximately. So now you can craft antimatter, and then the last step is easy. You need to craft a warp cell. That requires just titanium. And just happens that I have some titanium on my ship. Let's return to it. Yeah, so the final step, just jump into your ship, have some plutonium to take off, and use the pulse engine to get into the space quicker, and gather some Thamium 9, just like this. So now you can craft the final step, warp cell. I think warp cell you don't need to find a blueprint, you can all just, it's given from the very start of the game. And then you can just refuel your hyperdrive, just like that. And then you hit down on the D-pad, and as far as I can understand, just hit circle and go into free flying mode. I can travel, I think it's 140 light years, 140,000. So this is 600, you see there, linear distance. And let's travel farther. This is 1000 to 1010, so a little bit further. Yep, and then you just hold X and you just warp to that thing. And also, once you finish the warp, after a while, I suggest the first thing you do is you leave space. So if you, for example, if you can warp further, just warp straight away. If you don't, you know, if you need some things, just go down to the planet and gather some more materials. This planet seems to be barren. There's some iridium. You can also just stock up on everything. Oh man, I landed on top of it. That's not good. Fun fact, this is how marine looks like. Yeah, so there's no flora on this planet, so there will be probably no zinc. Oh, no. There's carbon, very limited carbon in these plants, if you need them. There's a lot of iron, there is iridium and other materials, but yeah. So if you wanted to go to another planet, it would be closer. It would be easier to just warp because as soon as you enter out of a warp, you'll pretty much land near a planet very quickly. You know, very short distance from it, and as it so happens, also a space station is very close by. So let's see, where is it behind me? This big cube, if you can see the map. So yeah, you can just if you're carrying some valuable cargo, you will get a lot of interruptions from the pirates, and if the pirates kill you, destroy your ship, your technologies, one of the random technology will get damaged in your ship. Same goes for traveling. Well, I guess it's a spoiler. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, you don't want to hear it. Same goes for traveling through the black holes. One of your technologies gets randomly damaged, and some of them are quite expensive. So yeah, to repair, you'll have to hunt down the what's it called? Yeah, but basically, if the closest planet is barren, then just go into another warp. Hopefully this is the right way to go. It's 700. Let's see, 1000. 1005 is too far. Maybe this star. No. Let's see, maybe this thing. Yep. So basically you'll need upgrades to your warp engine, and they are very hard to come by as far as I understand. I have no idea how to gauge progress in this game. It's very random. You just happens to stumble on something useful and then you can go faster. Yeah, but thanks for watching. Hope you got something useful out of this video.